Welcome to the Workload Automation video series. On occasion, Control-M Forecast may display the times on the jobs incorrectly. So let's check out some causes and options here for what might be going on. There are situations when forecasts will appear to give incorrect times, which can be caused by many different things. The first one, by default, forecast assumes the average runtime for a job with no statistics is 5 minutes, and the average start time is new day time. So this can affect how forecasts will look when you have created new jobs and they don't yet have statistics. What you should do is let any new jobs run at least once at their normal time before forecasting them. This will allow for a more accurate simulation without dealing with these assumptions. Second, time zones within the job definitions add to the complexity of the calculations done by forecast. So if you really don't need time zones in your job definitions, go ahead and remove the time zone and then run another forecast. This should improve how the timings look. Finally, there is a defect that exists that can affect forecasting in different situations, and the time zone is displayed off by 1 or more hours. The workaround until the defect is implemented is to set the display settings in the Enterprise Manager GUI to use local time. So let's discuss the last two of these a bit more. So in the job definition that you see here, if you're not actually using time zones with Control-M, what you want to do is set the time zone field to be blank. So even if you are in the Eastern time zone, for example, setting this to EST still causes forecasts to perform further calculations, and this can cause incorrect results when doing a load forecast. Leaving it blank eliminates this as a possibility. For the defect I mentioned earlier, you can work around this by opening the Workload Automation GUI client and clicking on File at the top left and then selecting Options. In the Options window here, go to Forecast. Then in the Display section, set Display Execution Time to as local time. This will let forecast perform its calculations properly, avoiding this defect that has been introduced. So do this on all of your GUI clients that run forecasts. At any time, you can check this knowledge article on the BMC support site for updates on when the defect has been implemented, if for some reason you do need to use this as Control-M time parameter instead. So thanks for checking out this workload automation video on forecast display times. Hopefully this helped you to resolve the issue if you were watching this related to Article 11594.